How do you become an international master? I don't know. Why are you asking me? I never quite made it, but you know who's been making it? Pretty much every one of the star chess kids, and I'm very happy to announce that FIDE master Brewington Hardaway has just scored his very first international master norm. He wrote a great article about it on ChessKid. That's thrown up there on the screen. But you know what? I'm going to claim the smallest amount of credit. Even though Brew did 99% of the work, there is a ChessKid lesson that he used to win a key game from that tournament. It is King level 53, Exchange Sacrifices. Have you guys gotten that far in your ChessKid levels? If not, head on over, create an account, and see if you can work your way up. Now, what is an exchange sacrifice? It's when you give away a rook for a bishop or a knight. And in this position, well, since I've already told you what's going to happen, you already know what's going down on the first move. Let's watch Brew in action. Rook takes f3, giving away a 5-point piece for a 3-point piece. Now, what does he get? Besides removing a key defender of the white king, he gets control of a really important square, because after the pawn takes, this pawn is no longer guarding h3, and Brew can just jump in with the queen. Actually, this is not that hard of a position to see what black is getting for that loss of 2 points. If Brew can play the move knight h4, it is game, set, match, because we're either going to give a checkmate, or at the very least, the knight can take on f3 and fork the king and the rook. So if white plays some incredibly passive move, it's actually just forced mate. We're just going to play knight h4. The only way to stop mate that's reasonable is to play a move like knight e3, although maybe that's not even that reasonable, because now the knight leaves open the h2 pawn, only being protected by the king. So we just play knight takes f3, king over, and it's a very simple queen and helper mate. And even if black has to face a more difficult defense, for example, going back to this position, let's say that white plays the move rook e4, preparing maybe to, sacrifice in case the knight went here, or at least be able to play the move rook to g4 to be able to defend that checkmate on g2. All Brew has to do is bring in the reserves, knight to d7, and pretty much no matter what white does, the knight's just going to come to the square f6, and this rook, well, it won't be able to run away because knight h4 will still happen, and if it doesn't move, Brew can at least win back the exchange by playing knight takes, although he's got so many other good options. He can get this rook here, and the knight goes to f6. Maybe the knight will swing around. He'll just park a knight on f4 and go for the checkmate on g2. It is actually not that hard to see why black is doing so well in this position. He really hasn't even given away any material, so he can play knight f6 and get the rook back at any moment. So there you go. That's a great example of how one of the more advanced ChessKid lessons can help you become an international master. Of course, it doesn't hurt if you devote your life to the game like the young Brewington Hardaway. Congratulations, Brew, on your very first international master norm.